Before this video starts, just know you're about to see me slowly descend into madness. Making last week's video was no easy task. It was really frustrating, so if you haven't seen it, go watch it. If you have, then go watch it again, and share it with someone. I would appreciate it. Now here is how I spent over 35 hours working on a video. I have an entire list of gaming mysteries I want to cover, but since Animal Crossing New Horizons came out, I wanted to hop onto that trend. I made countless searches for mysterious, creepy things in Animal Crossing games, and nothing interesting popped up. I did some searching, I even went to the second page of Google. I was running out of time and was already behind schedule since I really wanted to make an Animal Crossing themed video. Then on Monday, March 30th, I found the story of Brutus the Purple bulldog. Making the intro started off fine, it was just really time consuming. So here's a quick breakdown on how I did it. So I fired up Blender, set up the scene with the table model, imported the images of articles as planes, and set up the lights. In the compositor, I set up the glitch RGB shift look, imported the music, and went and created a marker for each time the music had a sting. You know, the... Set up all the cameras, bound them to the markers so they switched with the music stings, then animated all 19 of them. Then I animated the articles moving. But then my computer completely crashed, the monitors were blacked out, and I was panicking. I had to hit the reset button on my case, and the entire Blender file corrupted. And me being stupid, forgot to save a backup. But Blender has this amazing, beautiful button called Recover, and it's a list of autosaves from different times. So, I didn't lose any of my work. Now I create backups like a madman. Continuing, I added the red lights for Brutus, rendered as a PNG sequence, then in After Effects, I imported the sequence, added the music, and you get... See? Totally easy. Definitely didn't take me, like, 10 hours or anything. No, not at all. I don't spend much time recording audio. I can do it in an hour, but for some reason, I hated every take I did. My voice was not complying, and it sounded terrible. Probably sounded fine, but nope, I have to be super picky and self-conscious about how it sounds. So after 10 takes, I finally got one I liked. Kinda. Character animation is the lip sync, blinking, expression change, and appearance change. Mainly the hat. This usually takes 30 minutes tops, but Adobe Character Animator decided to take my character's rig and throw it out the window. The rig basically lets me push a button on my keyboard and a specific thing happens. So I had to re-rig his eyebrows, eyes, and hat. This is no easy task, since especially the first time I did this was all the way back in 2018, so I completely forgot how to do it. I spent 3 hours trying to figure it out, then it clicked in my head that I should look for a tutorial. I did, and I got it done in 2 minutes. I went through all this and forgot to animate the goddamn eyes blinking. This went surprisingly well, unlike everything else. Even though this was supposed to be the hardest part, it worked flawlessly. I got this model from the model resource and changed the texture color in Photoshop. Opened it in Blender, and boom, we have Brutus. Now here's another quick breakdown on how I did it. I tried to match the Blender camera at the same angle as the Animal Crossing one, and I nailed it first try. I created this plane, made it a shadow catcher so you get a shadow, positioned the light so the light matched the one in the game, animated the head turn, chose a folder, and rendered it as a PNG sequence. This took about an hour. Then in After Effects, I camera tracked the Animal Crossing clip I had, used one of the points to put the image sequence on, added the red glow to the eyes on the floor, then... Is that too much effort for a 4-minute video and only having 800 subscribers? Yes, but it was worth it. It's fun knowing that I can do stuff like this, and it's also cool. One of you guys really liked it, and another one of you guys thought I modded him in, which would have probably been easier. I did the main edit, put it all together, made those pictures pop up, made the character move, etc. It went fine, apart from 2 crashes because of After Effects, it hates me, but I had backups. This video was supposed to come out Friday, but all hell broke loose. I was gonna upload it at 8, but the stupid video wouldn't render. I looked at multiple videos, websites, tutorials on how to fix Media Encoder, the thing that renders a video, why it wouldn't work. Then I find out my PC is only using 8GB of RAM instead of the 16 I have, so no wonder it doesn't want to render. I turn it off, open it, and take the RAM out and put it back in. Now I try to turn the computer on, but it doesn't turn on. I freak out, then I ask my friend who helped me build the thing for help. He doesn't respond. So I Google like a maniac and stumble upon r/buildhelp on Reddit. I made a post and someone said to reset the CMOS. What the heck is the CMOS? Oh, he included a link. How kind. After one failed attempt, 1 graphics card removal, and 1 battery taken out later and placed back in, it turns on. I hit export to Adobe Media Encoder, and it doesn't even second guess it. It pops up, and I hit render. Now don't get me wrong, I had fun making the video, it was a learning experience. At the end of it all, I loved the result, plus it did way better than I thought it would. Thanks Adam from Timeline Gaming for sharing it on your community tab, I really appreciate that. Now, I have to do most of this all over again, so hopefully without that many issues. I'll see you next week on Saturday with Gaming Mysteries Case 5.